Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Woofless here, and welcome to the game-breaking episode, hopefully, of Crazier Craft. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we're dipping into another awesome episode here on the Crazier Craft server. We've got some cute little presents from Kenny and a whole bunch of stuff to dip into today on this lovely episode, so I hope you guys are having a great day, and we are going to do this thing. So let's prepare ourselves. Now, I've done a whole bunch of off-camera work. Just a big shout-out to you guys for being super patient with me doing all this, like, RF tech stuff. I know some of you guys have been like, I don't understand, but don't worry. I'm gonna show you guys what I've done. I've done a lot of off-camera stuff. We're gonna now introduce that in conjunction with all the Crazier Craft stuff that you guys like. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, I'm gonna definitely switch it up a little bit, and I was telling you guys this is gonna happen. So this episode, hopefully, we're gonna be doing a lot of that stuff, which will be a lot of fun in some sort of capacity. And I made sure to make sure that I was ready for it, and you guys wouldn't have to see any tech stuff going on today. So I logged in, and I actually had a big issue. I've actually been spending the last hour getting it going and working and like getting it all back up. My fuel system actually ran out. Like, if you go to my oil thing over here, really this corrupted again, god darn it, man. If you go to the oil, this was actually like not working. Oh, not /fly, what am I doing here? It's like that's just like factions going in. It was actually like stuck up here and didn't go all the way to the bottom to where you needed it to kind of suck out the oil. But now that that's set up and going, we get another system of oil coming in, which is really good, and hopefully this continues to grow down into that big pocket. That's the plan, at least. If not, we'll go ahead and move this down. But the pump seems to be working and moving and all that jazz, and it's good. So I logged in with that issue. I ran out of oil, so I ran out of fuel, and when I ran out of fuel, I ran out of pretty much everything, and it was Jeebus. Look at that. I gotta like fly around outside now and like re-get this all back. So yeah, I ran out of everything. What happened with these conduits, the unfortunate thing about them is, let me just hit R. Yeah, regenerating. Thank you. Oh, it's actually not working. Okay, anyways. The weird thing is that if you lose your buffer, the RF, the power buffer, you have to actually rebuild the buffer. And each machine takes 250,000 RF. And we were producing at like 10 ticks, 10 RF per tick, which is pretty slow. But check this out, man. We have been, I've been hard at work. So I've got these. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these combustion engines, as they're pretty much useless at this point, because just behind here I've built a gorgeous system with the combustion generators that you guys were telling me to use in all the episodes. So obviously this was not really hard to make, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Got all these bad boys built. Combustion engine is made with some really basic materials, as you could tell. Nothing difficult required for this. It's just all your iron and basic gears and stuff like that, pistons, things you can just get from the alchemy table. So really oh, that's why that's, wait, is that why that's not working? Is because it's actually not connected? I think I have one more. Oh, I got one more energy cell left, and that is going to get us, I could probably just plug it into, yeah, here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now those are pumping with the bit of fuel. Now we're actually going to go up even higher, up to, oh, this is full. Max output, 5,000. Oh, it's still, oh my goodness, what are you filling up? Okay, that's a little bit too much. That's using up a lot of power. Let's reduce that to 2,000 output. We're still losing, actually, let's do 2,500. We'll do 2,500 output. That's, geez, that is, wow. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. Wow, this is moving around like crazy now. It's now using, okay, 2,500. We're still getting 600 RF per tick. I might have to get another capacitor bank, because these things are producing like crazy. It's actually quite efficient. 60 RF per tick, and we have a whole bunch of them. And I actually have one more in my inventory, I think. And I think I got one more. Nope, combustion engine. Oh, there it is. All right, so we can actually make more of these, and the plan is to actually do this. So I just want to let you guys know that our power source is just working. It's just trucking now. Super good. All these are pretty much full, and that's good news for us. So just a little bit of an explanation of the back end stuff that's been going down. So we can now move in to the other stuff. What I'm going to do before that, however, is yeah, I'm going to actually have to get some more fuel and oil, and then we're going to dip into some new dimensions and try and do some really cool things, mixing Crazier Craft now with this cool tech that we have to see what we can do to just break the game in the most ridiculous way possible. So that's going to go down. Should be a lot of fun. We have all these dimensional transceivers, so we're good to go on that. And let's go ahead and dip in. Obviously, hit that like button down below if you want to see more Crazier Craft and are enjoying this bit. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to work. I got to apologize, apologize to you guys. All right, I said I would work on other things today, and I may or may not have gotten addicted. I didn't want to record too much of it, but I did a metric poop ton of off-cam work over the last hour. I just couldn't help myself. So welcome back. We're gonna do cool stuff though, I promise. We're gonna dip into other dimensions. I'm kind of not really down for the adventure to find ants and all that jazz. I want to get some ant areas, put them by my place, and Uberlop is still there, man. He's still hanging out there, and do that stuff. So that's gonna go down. But in the meantime, I had this RF problem where I wasn't producing enough. So I made myself a vibrant capacitor bank, which holds 25 million, and enough fuel in all the oil deposits to fill up all of these refineries. Like, I duplicated a ton of refineries. I got this system. This is what I love about the Ender IO conduits, is the issue is moving stuff across like areas, right? Making it look really good doing that. So notice how these are really fat. It means that I have the fluid and the energy in the same conduit, which is really, really, really good. It's nice because I can move it all through here. GG. I don't know, GG. So yeah, it's pretty flippin' awesome. But our issue now is that we have too much fuel. Too much fuel. All of these generators are actually entirely full back here, and they're all producing at maximum capacity. I actually can't hold any more. So as you can see, I'm duplicating more of these generators. We're gonna go ahead and place down double the amount and try and just up that room even more. They're duplicating really slow, unfortunately. Are they duplicating with, okay, I was gonna are they duplicating with RF? That's crazy. To keep up with this, I also might move some fuel into this bedrockium drum. I just don't know if I can take it out afterwards. That's the only issue I'm a little concerned about. I don't want to fill this up with like the 6 million buckets or what, 65 million buckets worth of fuel if I can't extract it. So that's the one thing I'm unsure of, and I'm trying to figure out a good way to test it. But I think what I technically could do is I can move it from one drum to the other, and if I could do that, then I think it would work. So I want to just do this quick little test, and watch this, by the way. Look at this, ready? Receive, boom, done. Literally, that's how much power we have going on here. It's crazy. I can fill these up so fast now. So let's get fuel. So we're gonna receive fuel, and it's gonna push out into here. Oh, so it actually works. Okay, so break this. That's unnecessary. And we now have a lot of fuel. So that's actually should start filling up. Let me go ahead and just close this off for a second here. All right, so close off. So that's actually not gonna increase anymore. And we're gonna break it, place it somewhere else. And we still get, it moves. Does it move the fuel? It moves the fuel. That's actually amazing. Okay, you know what? That's going down. Let's left click this bad boy. Let's just right click. Let's say insert. We're gonna fill up this bedrockium drum as much as we possibly can until we can get this fuel going. I mean, it's producing as much as it can right now in terms of electricity, but we have so much fuel going that we might as well hold it in a canister. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that bad boy. Let me just go ahead and set this to only extract, and obviously take off the redstone mode, and there we go. What I could do, I could put like a lever here so it only works when there's a redstone signal. That's how that works, but no worries, no worries. We'll put that one down too just because it looks pretty, and get it going. So that's gonna fill up nice and slow. I think we've probably, yeah, these guys are working in full power now, trying to get through all of that oil that's behind them and just push it out. So it's good that we're not wasting any time or any RF, and we are always putting it somewhere so we can have a whole bunch of fuel that's just ready to rock and roll. What I can do is if I'm running out or I need more fuel, I just put it to the opposite. So extract back into this, and I can set this then to send fuel, and so on and so forth. I can actually set it to send fuel now, so it'll send fuel as well, but obviously it has no fuel in it, so it should just continuously go in until we flip these opposite way. All right, so that's just a little bit of an update of what I've been working on over the last like about hour. Been having a lot of fun doing it. Let's go ahead over to the duplicator trees and see what we got working over here. Yeah, these are still I think it's better if I just make these because they're pretty easy to make. Like, let's take a look at the recipe. It's really, really basic to make, honestly. Like fluid tank, I can make 100 of these immediately. Pistons, I have like basic gear, electronic steel. So we're probably a basic capacitor. I made a whole bunch just 2 seconds ago because I was making that new vibrant capacitor. Oh, and I turned them all into double layer capacitors and stuff. Whatever. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of these combustion generators, and then I'll see you guys hopefully in another dimension where we start working on some interesting things. What the fudge was that? What the fudge A freaking landmine just went off in my house. What? What? What's that? It's a freaking landmine. Are you serious? That literally was a massive explosion. What was that? How? Oh my goodness, that almost destroyed so many important things. RIP hallway? What? I've never seen that before. Oh my goodness. Really? What was that? Did someone place a landmine in my house? Hold on one second. Landmine. Jeez. Someone put a landmine in my house. Oh my goodness. Well, that just happened. That's a landmine that exploded in my house. I am absolutely flabbergasted. I have no idea what that just was. I didn't know landmines were a thing. And now I gotta rebuild this. Holy fudge. Holy moly. All right, well, we've sectioned off that dangerous area where landmines seem to appear. No one is gonna be doing that. We're gonna have to stick to teleportation to get in and out of our house now, as I'm a little terrified. Jeez, that was literally a landmine. Okay, sectioned off. People know, don't go there until I find out who did this to my place. They will pay. They will pay dearly. How dare they mess with the mad scientist here in my area, my secluded castle. You want to go, mate? Look at this. Drop freaking golden apples. Where'd this come from? Who knows? I don't. Unbelievable. Unbefrickin-leavable. All right. Well, I was building an ultimate sword to head out into the adventures world, because I want to start also killing bosses so that we can start rocking and rolling on the Big Bertha and all that jazz, Royal Guardian weapons and those sorts of things, because it's fun. I'm down to hit that up, plus or minus. Would be down to do that stuff, but obviously after we get all this completely sorted, and we're pretty much there. We're getting a whole bunch of RF now, so it's looking nice and great. So I'm gonna go build my ultimate sword and head out in an adventurous. Oh, we're actually getting positives. Finally, we were fighting with the negatives just barely, but we're now getting positive RF per wonderful capacitor bank, which is really good news. We build a couple more of these bad boys, and we'll be making tons of energy, way more than we'll require for the next immediate future at least. So definitely gonna go ahead and get that rocking and rolling. Probably gonna build a whole other line just like this, and get those all going. Probably do a whole other line as well, and just get a bunch of energy killing it. It's gonna be awesome. So let's go build an ultimate sword and venture out, kill some bosses, clean up our inventory, and go ahead and do some Crazier Craft stuff. All right, well, that actually did not take long. Found myself a brown ant dimension thingamabobber. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and place this bad boy on the map and call this brown ant, and we could just leave it like that. Honestly, it's super close. I could pick it up, I guess, and move it closer. It's not a bad option, just to have it available near my place. It's a tough choice. It's a really tough choice. I think that's probably the best call. Go ahead and do that. Just move it in, or at least pick it up. And now I can actually teleport in, and I am looking for a specific something. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Okay, wing venom. Got him good. All right, got him good. I am looking for the goodness tree. All right, we have found the goodness tree. Oh gosh darn it! No, you're here. Ah! 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 Fudge! Oh my God. Okay. I'm going. I'm out. Jeez. The queen is there. Gosh darn it, dude. I didn't think the queen was there. Oh man, I thought the queen was killed. Frick. Okay, goodness tree, a little harder to work on than I thought it would be, considering we have to kill the queen first. But let's go ahead and at least check, because we're gonna have to make Big Bertha, to kill the queen. Like, that's just gonna have to happen. What the fudge? Get over here. Get over here. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. So we're gonna have to try some other things out first. Something a little bit more relaxed, I would say, than going for the goodness tree. Let's set that on our waypoint though, so it's just a little bit this way. We'll just go ahead and set this here and say goodness tree, and then set that marker group, because we'll definitely be coming back for that. Now the question is, what can we test? Okay, so for example, do I have a chest here? That's going to be the best thing. If I have I got a crystal chest. All right, we're going to see if we can indeed move materials over from this dimension to the other. So let's go ahead and take this little area right here. We're going to place a dimensional transceiver, and we're going to set a crystal chest up. We could do the crystal chest right next to it, but do I have an item transportation device? Item conduit, good. So we got item conduit, so no need to do that. We can just so we can see stuff. Now, power, receive. It powers just like that. Okay, this is actually gonna work. This is really exciting. And if we do an item conduit from here to here, and we set this to insert, and this to extract, to no redstone mode, always gotta check that, all right? And we throw in these golden apples that were here. Obviously we have to set an item here. We need to do not show and tell. We're gonna call this goodness dimension. All right, and we'll make it private, and we'll go ahead and add it. We're gonna say we want to send it on the goodness dimension, and it goes. So it's now being held in the dimensional transceiver. Now, the only unfortunate thing is we're gonna have to find a way out of here. There's no quick way to make a portal, right, between this particular dimensions. That would be ideal, because now I need to find an ant to get out to see if this does indeed work, even though it really should. I mean, I could throw all sorts of stuff into here and it should just hold itself in the dimensional transceiver, but we're gonna have to find out. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of searching for some ants, get out of here and see if it works. Apple I just found. Oh my God, no, don't do it. What does that do? I have no idea. What does that do? All right, well, we're gonna hold on to it. No clue what that does. I put my ant thing down over here by this bad boy. Nothing is spawning, unfortunately, so ants, man. Like, that's why I don't like the ant dimension as much. Like, oh, yes. As if I just set it on cue, we got some bad boys that were spawning. Gonna have to find another dimensional place in here, though, which is a little unfortunate, but shouldn't be a problem either way. Now, let's head on home. And, oh God, this map, dude, so gross. And Wilbert's following us. We gotta go ahead and teleport down. And let's see if this actually worked out. So, we're gonna go ahead and put another... We could actually go to our show and tell area. Just check on everything here. We're getting some plus RFs. Beautiful, beautiful. We can actually put this to 4,000. That way I actually get some RF ticks in the positive. No, not really. Okay, we'll work on that. Let's head up to our show and tell area and see what we got going on up there. Nice, thank you, Meteor Shield. And let's, oh, I've got some don't put stuff in my house. Paintbrush and blue air cloud from the Aether. Awesome, don't put stuff in my house. I love it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it, because we are set to receive. Let's go ahead and receive goodness dimension here as well. And okay, goodness dimension is set to receive, but we are not receiving anything. Okay, this is a little concerning, that's for sure. Let's go back to the brown ant and see, are there any other ants still here? Yes. All right, let's put something else in and we'll see if that actually works out. Oh man, this is gonna be a little difficult. All right, we've put stuff into the brown ant dimension. We're gonna head home now and see what we get upstairs. You know what, we gotta put, I mean, we gotta teleport. You know what I mean? Ah, there we go. We got a travel anchor. Put a travel anchor upstairs as well, so we can go ahead and just do our teleportation maneuvers all over the base. There we go. Wonderful. And okay, that actually worked. It teleports through dimensions. That's so exciting. Okay, so we can actually do that. We can build queries, farms, all sorts of stuff in other dimensions, like the brown ant dimension, the unstable dimension. We can have grinders and all sorts of end dimension, and actually move things to and from, which is awesome. That's sweet. All right, guys, well, the plan is set. We know we can do it. Here is the evil plan of the scientist Woofless in the frozen mountain. We are going to kill the king, the protector of the goodness tree, and set up an ender quarry around the entire thing and suck it all up. It's going to be amazing. The first thing we need to do, though, is we need to get Big Bertha to kill the king and other materials to do so. So that's going to be in the next episode. I was also reading a lot of my comments from the last episode, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments. And everyone was saying, get to Big Bertha. So I'm going to do that. That's going to be next episode. I have already a bunch of stuff for it, but we will set out on the adventure of killing all the bosses and doing all the things we need to do to get the Big Bertha. It's going to be a lot of work, but we'll get that done tomorrow, and I'll try and do a weird way to do it. I don't want to use just the ultimate gear and ultimate armor. Maybe we dip into a different pack that has a really cool sword and armor. That's a tough one. Maybe make some crazy cutlass or cleaver from Tinker's Construct. I don't know. Again, comments down below. But I will be going ahead and doing that in the next episode. But don't tell anyone my plan, guys. It's super, super secret. Query over the goodness tree. It's going to be amazing. And that's going to happen hopefully this weekend. We'll see. It's going to be a difficult challenge. Kill the king, get the query set up, get the unlimited ME systems or whatnot to get all the ores into my base. And we're going to capture it all and steal it from the server. So it's going to be super hype. Again, it's a secret. So I will see you guys later. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Lots of work done on this one. Very necessary stuff. I'm going to do a little bit more off-camera work to make sure that my power output is perfect for you guys. Find out who destroyed half of my base and go ahead and get working on some more oil. And oh, baby, we got power. I'll see you guys later. Take care and goodbye.